Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a 35-minute, potentially all levels, but more towards a level 2-3 foam roller class. So you could do this whole class without the foam roller. The foam roller just adds in that extra element of balance, but if you don't have a foam roller, you would just ignore everything that I say about the roller and then just do everything on the floor, and that's fine. The roller that I'm using is a long roller, so again, not specifically necessary except for at the end, but if you do have a long roller, then that is best, and you want a hard roller, so something that's not super squishy underneath your feet. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend, and if you've got comments or feedback, please let me know in the comments section below. We are going to get started today straight away at the top of the mat, standing on the roller. So if you need to do anything to warm up, please feel free to go and do that. Otherwise, I will meet you at the top of the mat, standing on top of our rollers. Your mat, come to stand on your roller, ground down as evenly as you can through both feet, and take a moment here just to find your balance. So play around with shifting your weight forward and backwards on your feet and feel how that contracts muscles on opposite sides of your legs, what you have to do with your torso to stand up nice and tall and keep your balance here. And then start to bring yourself to stillness, so see if you can find a place where you can keep that roller pretty still underneath your feet. On your next inhale, you're going to sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, so you can inhale, reach a little taller. And then as you exhale, take a side bend over towards the left. Think of pressing down through your right foot and opening your right armpit up towards the sky. Take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, come back through center, switch it out. Take the right hand to the left wrist, inhale, stretch a little taller. And then as you exhale, side bend over towards the right. Inhale, come back up through center. As you exhale, nice and slowly, take a generous bend in your knees. We're going to start to fold forward. So depending on the length of your limbs and your flexibility, your hands may or may not touch the floor here. I have a little bit of a lower back thing going on at the moment, so I'm taking a really big bend in my knees, and you do you, take care of you. If you can, see if you can just let your arms hang, maybe challenge your balance and start to look towards the back of the room. And then if you haven't already, you're going to take a really deep bend in through the knees. Think of dropping the tailbone down towards the floor and peeling yourself up segment by segment all the way to standing. This is obviously way harder than just doing it on the floor. As you inhale, sweep your arms all the way up towards the sky. This time as you exhale, we're going to turn towards the right. So draw your right hip forward slightly as you take your right arm back, your left arm forward. Look back towards your right hand if you can. And then inhale, come all the way back up through center. As you exhale, take it the other way. Left arm back, right arm forward. Take your gaze back to your left hand if you can. And then inhale, sweep the arms up, come back through center. As you exhale one more time, take a bend in those knees as much as you need to. Fold yourself forward. This time as you inhale, come into a halfway lift and lengthen. And then as you exhale, your fingertips will find the roller. You'll step one foot back to a high plank and then the other foot back to a high plank. Now our hands are on the roller and we're in our high plank pose. We're going to do the similar thing to what we did on our feet. You're just going to roll that roller backwards and forwards underneath your hands, getting into the wrists a little bit, finding your stability points. And then you're going to find your center in your plank. You're going to keep that roller still. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to float your right leg off. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring that right knee towards your right elbow. And then inhale, float it back, single leg plank. Exhale, right knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, single leg plank. One more time each side. And then you'll step the right foot back, high plank, take an inhale. As you exhale, float the left leg off. Inhale here. As you exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, single leg plank. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, single leg plank. One more each side. Step it back to your high plank pose. Keep that roller still as you inhale, shift forward slightly. As you exhale, come down into your chaturanga. Inhale, press the floor away. And then exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. As you inhale, ripple forward into your high plank. So your roller is going to move a little bit here as we shift from down dog to plank. Come into your chaturanga. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, downward dog. We do 4 more of those. Inhale, roll yourself forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Knees can be down if you need. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Take 3 more on your own. You're going to come back into your downward dog. Once again, try and keep that roller nice and still here. As you inhale, you're going to float your right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, shift forward, tap right knee, right elbow. Inhale, come into your 3-legged dog. Exhale, tap right knee, left elbow. Inhale into your 3-legged dog. We'll do 2 more on each side. Come back into your 3-legged dog. This might be good for you. You could stay right here. Otherwise, if you want to play a little bit more with your balance, start to get light on the left hand. Maybe just the left fingertips are on the roller. Maybe you can float the left hand off the roller. Maybe you can start to reach that left hand towards the back of the mat. Hold for 2 more breaths. And then bring the left hand down and bring the right foot down. Come down onto your hands and your knees. And we'll just give those wrists a little bit of a break. So come and sit on your knees and just roll those wrists out before we go to the other side. And then when you're ready, and you bring your hands back to the roller. Before we go back into our down dog, we're going to play with the bear. So tuck under your toes, take an inhale here. As you exhale, press into your hands. You're just going to lift your knees to hover. And then inhale, just tap them down really lightly, almost as if you're not putting any weight in them. Exhale, lift your knees to hover. Inhale, tap them down. Exhale, lift to hover. Inhale, tap them down. We're going to do 6 more here. So you're only tapping really lightly to the floor as if the floor is made of lava and you're just trying to singe the hairs off your kneecaps. One more. From your bear, this time you'll push yourself all the way back into your downward dog. Lengthen your stance if you need to. On your next inhale, you'll sweep your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, keep that roller as still as you can as you shift forward. Tap left knee, left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. 2 more on each side. Come back into your 3-legged dog. Remember, you could stay right here. Otherwise, maybe you're playing with floating those right fingertips off the roller. Maybe you can reach the right arm forward, or maybe you can reach it towards the back of the room. More of a challenge is keeping your right heel off the floor. We've got 2 more breaths. And then from here, bring your right hand down, your left hand down, and you're going to take baby steps all the way up towards the back of your roller at the top of the mat. Inhale, come into a halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise all the way up to standing. And then as you exhale, you're going to step yourself back onto the roller. On your next inhale, we're going to come into our chair pose. Sweep the arms forward, sink the hips back. Feet are as wide apart as what is comfortable for you. You can have them super narrow, or you can have them a little bit further apart. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to press to stand. No, we're not. We're just going to fall off our roller multiple times. As you inhale, you'll come down into your chair pose. And then as you exhale, you'll press to stand. We're going to do 8 more of these. Take it at your own pace. See if you can get a little bit lower each time. One more. Come all the way to standing on the roller. You bring your feet a little bit closer together. Hands can be wherever you like. I like to take my hands to my hips. More challenging would be to bring your gaze somewhere in front of you or up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to bring your right knee in towards your chest. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to straighten the leg out in front of you. Inhale to bend, and then as you exhale, it's like a little lift back behind you. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, extend the leg out in front of you. Inhale, knee to chest, and then exhale, little kick back behind you. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, kick forward. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, kick back. We're going to go through 7 more rounds of these. One more. And then bring the right foot back to the roller. Take an inhale. On your next exhale, bring that left knee up in towards your chest. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, extend the left foot forward. Inhale to bend the knee. And then exhale, keep it back behind you. Inhale, bring it through center. If you've got 9 more rounds, take it at your own pace. One more. And then bring that left foot back to the roller. As you inhale, you'll come back into your chair pose. As you exhale, you'll forward fold. Inhale, come into a halfway lift and lengthen. And then as you exhale, hands find the roller, step yourself back into your high plank pose. We're going to come really wide with the hands here. I like to turn my fingertips in a little bit. We're going to do push-ups. You can drop your knees if you need to. As you inhale, little shift forward. See if you can tap your chest to the roller. And then exhale, press it up. So try not to leave your hips behind when you come into your push-up. Inhale, see if you can chest tap. Exhale, bring it back up. We're going to aim for 8 more, nice and slow. One more. And then set those knees down. Bring those hands back to hips distance apart. We're going to come back to a little bear sequence. And these tiles are so glary in my eyeballs. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, press into your hands, lift your knees. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, ground down through your left hand. See if you can tap your right hand to your left knee, and then inhale, bring it back. Exhale, left hand, right knee. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, right knee taps the right elbow. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, left knee taps the left elbow. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, right hand, left knee. Inhale. Exhale, left hand, right knee. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale it back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, bring it back. One more of each of those. Inhale into your bear. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once again, walk your feet up to the back of your roller. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. As you exhale, hands through heart center, step back onto your roller. We do a little combo. I'm going to start nice and simple, and then we'll add a single leg option. So as you inhale, you'll come down into your chair pose. As you exhale, you'll sweep your right arm back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, bring it forward. As you exhale, come to stand, twist to the right. Inhale, come back through your chair pose. And then as you exhale, press to stand. As you stand, twist to the left. Inhale, come back through your chair pose. I said it was simple, I didn't say it was easy. As you exhale, bring the right arm back. Option to add a little twist here. Follow your gaze, follow your hand with your gaze. Inhale, come back through chair. Exhale, take the left arm back. Option to add a little twist. Inhale, come through your chair. As you exhale, press to stand. Twist open to the right. Inhale, come through your chair pose. Exhale, press to stand. Twist open to the left. Inhale, come through your chair pose. We'll do one more like that. Exhale. Right arm back, option to twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, left arm back, option to add the twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, press to stand, twist right. Inhale, back through your chair. Exhale, press to stand, twist left. Inhale, back through chair. So here we're going to add a single leg option. The first part is the same. Exhale, right arm sweeps back, you can twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, left arm back, you can twist. Inhale through center. This time as you exhale, press to stand. Maybe the right knee comes to the chest as you twist towards the right. Ooh. And then as you inhale, you'll come back through your chair pose. And then as you exhale, press to stand. Maybe the left knee comes to the chest as you twist to the left. Inhale, come through your chair pose. We're going to do 2 more rounds like that. Exhale, sweep right. Inhale, center. Exhale, sweep left. Inhale, center. Exhale, press to stand. Right knee to chest as you twist. Inhale, bring it back through your chair. Exhale, press to stand. Left knee to chest as you twist. Inhale, bring it back through center. 1 more round on your own. Inhale in through your chair pose, and then as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into a halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step yourself back, coming in to your high plank pose. From here, you're going to set the knees down, and we're going to reverse it. So you'll turn so that you're facing away from the roller, but your hands are still on the roller. So now your fingertips face your butt. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to press yourself up into a reverse tabletop. So you could stay here, or you could extend your legs nice and long so you're in a reverse plank. As you inhale, bending from the elbows, we're going to come into a tricep dip. So inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale to straighten. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale to straighten. We'll do 3 more like this. Keep your elbows pointing towards the back of the room. So you could stay like this. Otherwise, as you inhale, you'll bend. As you exhale, you'll straighten the elbows, draw the right knee to chest. Inhale, foot down as you bend. Exhale, straighten, left knee to chest. Inhale, tricep dip. Exhale, straighten, right knee to chest. Inhale, tricep dip. Exhale, straighten, left knee to chest. We'll do 3 more on each leg, or 6 more dips if you're just going for dips. And then we'll set it down. You're going to flip yourself back over into a tabletop position. Now we're going to bring the roller so that it's parallel with the long end of the mat. We're going to start by putting our right shin on the roller. You can tuck your toes on the floor behind you, or more challenging, have the whole foot off the floor. Set your hands down in front of you. Step your left leg back like a plank leg. So now we're kind of in like a modified plank tabletop situation. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start by just floating the left leg off, and then inhale, tapping it down. Exhale, float the left leg off, keep the roller still. Inhale, set it down. We'll do 3 more like this, and then we'll add. So if this is enough of a challenge, you stay here. Otherwise, inhale, tap the foot. This time as you exhale, the right arm will reach forward as the left leg lifts. And then inhale, you'll tap arm and leg back down to the floor. Exhale, float the arm and the leg away from each other. And then inhale, tap them back down. We're going to go for 8 more here. One more, you'll keep the arm and the leg extended. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to bend the right elbow and draw it back down towards the ribs. So it's almost like you're doing a lat pull down. Inhale, reach the right arm long. Exhale, make a cactus with the right arm. Inhale, reach it long. We're going to do 8 more. Don't forget about your left leg. It's nice and strong. One more. You're going to set the right hand down. You're going to step your left leg up just for a little bit of balance. We're going to come to standing on the right shin. So your left foot is going to step in front of you. So now we're in like a half kneeling Anjaneyasana sort of position. I'm going to give you lots of options here. So your first option would just be to play around with, if it's not already, taking the back foot off the floor. So that could be your first starting point. Your next point would be just lifting the heel of that left leg, maybe coming up onto the big toe. Our next step will be to really engage through that right leg. Try and keep your roller still. See if you can float your left leg or your left foot off the ground. And then our next step will be a forward and backwards tap. So we're going to take that left foot and see if we can tap it back behind us. And then we're going to see if we can tap it forward. So you're trying to keep that foot as close to the roller as you can. So try not to do a big like circumnavigation with your leg. Try and keep it nice and close. It's going to work on your active hip mobility because it means that you have to come into more hip flexion. I'm going to do 4 more here. One more. We got one final little challenge here. If you're coming for the foot lift, we're just going to do a hold. So you're just going to see how long you can hold that foot up for. We're going to take 5 cycles of breath. If you can hold it up for the full 5 cycles, that's great. If not, then you tap in and tap out, tap in and tap out. Whenever you're ready, here we go. One more breath. And then set it down. We're just going to take it over to the other side. So roll the roller over so that it can come under your left shin. Set yourself up with the toes tucked or not. Place your hands down in front of you. Take an inhale. That right leg is back behind you. As you exhale, you're going to float that right leg up. And then inhale, tap it down. 4 more just like this. Option to stay, or we add the left arm as you exhale. And then inhale, tap everything down. You've got 9 more here. One more, we'll hold it at the top. We've got that little cactus with the left arm. As you exhale, draw the elbow down. And then inhale, reach it long. You've got 9 more. One more. From here, you'll set your left hand down, step your right foot up so that it's in front of you, and then just slowly make your way up into your half kneeling position. Again, first step could be just having the whole foot on the roller and finding your balance. Second step would be coming into a heel raise with the right leg, maybe working on coming up to the big toe. Third or fourth step, I can't remember, I lost count, would be just floating that right foot off, and I can already feel that this side is going to be way harder than the other side, which is unusual. Normally it's the other way around for me. And then your last step would be trying to tap that right foot back behind you. I'm going to fall on my face, I can see it. I can see it happening. You'll tap that right foot back behind you, or not, and then you tap it forward. Wow, I don't know why this side is feeling so much harder for me today. There you go, every day is different. We're going to go for 4 more here. Hopefully you're going much more slowly and controlled than I am. One more. And then we're going to try for that 5 breath hold of just lifting the right foot. Again, that could just be coming up onto the big toe. Whenever you're ready, take a nice deep inhale to prepare. And then exhale, see if you can lift the foot. We're here for 5 breaths. And then set that right foot down. From here, you're going to step yourself off the roller. You're going to bring yourself to sit on one end of the roller. So make sure you're right at the end, because when you roll down, you want your head to be supported. Reach your arms forward. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, think of really scooping your tail underneath you and rolling down that roller as slow as you can. Thinking about each little vertebrae hitting the roller one at a time. When you get there, you'll take a nice deep inhale, reach the arms overhead, turn the palms up towards the sky, and then as you exhale, you're going to cactus the arms in towards the rib cage. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, cactus them in. So this should feel really nice on the front of the shoulders. We're just going to do one more here. Beautiful. And we've got one more thing before we finish. Bring your hands down beside you. You're going to float your right leg up into tabletop and then your left leg up into tabletop. So again, this could be enough of a balance challenge for you already. Your next step would be to take an inhale, and then as you exhale, you'll float your right arm up towards the sky and then overhead, and then inhale, float it back down by your side. As you exhale, float your left arm up and all the way overhead, and then all the way back down to your side. We'll do 2 more on each side just like that. Trying again to keep that roller nice and still. So when you lift one hand off the floor, try not to just throw all your weight into the other hand. See if you can keep yourself centered on that roller. The operative word here being try. One more with the left hand. So you can stay right here, otherwise we can add the opposite leg. So as your right arm floats, your left leg will extend. Maybe you tap your toes to the ground, and then you'll bring it all back to the start position. As you extend your left arm overhead, your right leg will extend. Maybe your toes tap the ground, and then bring it back to the start position. So you could have that leg straightening out and coming on a diagonal, or you could keep the leg bent and tap the toes down towards the floor. Both are challenging in their own different ways, so you can alternate between the two, play around, find what feels the best in your body today. We're going to do 2 more on each side. Back through center, set those feet down. You're going to reach your arms all the way up to the sky, up and overhead, and then as you exhale, coming back into that cactus position. And playing around with bending, straightening the elbows here, finding what feels nice, opening up through the front of the shoulders. And then when you're ready, you're going to slowly reach your arms all the way overhead, ground down through your feet, take an inhale. As you exhale, fingertips come up towards the sky, gentle tug of the chin, feel yourself one vertebrae at a time, all the way up the length of the roller. And then you're going to take yourself off the roller. You're just going to come into a cross-legged position. Roller can come out in front of you. We're just using it as a prop here. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, think about rolling that roller away from you. Take a full cycle of breath. And then let it go. And roll yourself back in. You're going to change the cross of your legs. Whoops. Kick your roller away from you. Take a nice deep inhale, sit up tall. And then as you exhale, roll yourself forward. One more cycle of breath. And then slowly roll yourself back in. As always, please feel free to take any other stretches, movements, positions that you need to make your class complete. I'm going to leave you here today. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed your class today. Until next time, namaste.